Another shocker, these wouldn't be my picks. So it's September, the time I'm filming this. You would think that the humidity would be a little bit less. I am in the southeastern United States. I'm in Franklin, Tennessee. It is alive and kicking. So I got this question. I actually checked with ChatGPT, so this is a little bit chat versus me. I asked BritBot. So I posed the question to my bot because we are in beta right now. So I tested it against chat. I'm going to be the overall editor here, but thank you for asking the question. If you have any other questions, you can send them via the comments on this video. ChatGPT gave me 4 options for the best tinted mineral sunscreens to wear in high humidity. I have 4 alternatives. One of ours actually matched. Hi, I'm Brit. I've tested thousands of products over the past 8 years. You can see everything back on thestyleshaker.com. Don't forget to sign up, by the way, for my free newsletter because you will get BritBot waitlist, so you're going to be the first to know when that launches. You can ask it anything you want 24/7 and it responds to you way faster than I can as a human. And it will unlock a pre-launch promo code for something special that is coming in the next month. GPT said 4, like I mentioned. So the first one that they talked about was the Say Slip Tint. This is a product that I actually really love, but I was surprised this was on the ChatGPT list because this is very glowy to me in terms of finish. It is lighter weight though. Another shocker. So Ilia Super Serum Skin Tint, not a bad product at all. It's just also very glowy. So if I wear something like this or like this, I'm going to look a little bit too glowy and wet. Powder's going to have to come into the picture. Don't always want to do that. So these wouldn't be my picks. The Well People Bio Tint. This is something that I tried a really, really long time ago and have retested recently with their new packaging. This is a little bit heavier to me. It has a little bit more of a tackiness factor. Not sticky tacky bad, but it has a little bit more coverage. However, it feels a little bit heavier, so it's not as lightweight as I would recommend. The last that they mentioned, I don't have a product here, but I have tried it. The Bare Minerals Complexion Rescue. Evidently that comes in a, sorry, I have a hair. It has a lot of silicones in it. Silicones just mess me up, especially in hot, humid weather, especially when I wear them and I work out. I used to get just like super bad contact dermatitis from that. It was like not a good time. Just because that happened to me does, again, not mean it's going to happen to you. So here's what I would recommend instead. And here is what BritBot recommended instead, which is cool because, like I said, I'm testing it. I feel like a 10-year-old. I'm kind of like, it's my new toy. So I tested it and I was like, yes, check, check, and check. So I'm making sure that it's in good shape for when it launches. What I would recommend, the one that we had in common, so there was one more from them. I said 4, it was 5 from ChatGPT. The Merit Uniform, I really like this because it doesn't give you heavy glow. It doesn't give you a lot of shine. It's incredibly lightweight. And it provides this sort of velvety, subtle glow on my skin. And it's the lighter coverage, but there is something really cool about this with the glow. I have a full review. Anytime I have a full review, I will link to that in the description as well. For any of these, it kind of tricks the eye and bounces off the skin. So it evens out, but in like a very sneaky, wonderful way. Looks very natural on the skin. Check the ingredients, beta-lactyl salicylate. Can't believe I actually said it right. It's also in here. A lot of people want to avoid that. The next ingredients are top notch. This is from Solara. This is their fortune teller sunscreen. It's going to run you a bit more in terms of cost. However, it's beautiful. It has a subtle glow as well. Very lightweight, applies like a dream. It's just an incredibly strong, solid product. SPF 30, so if you're looking for heavy duty protection, this is something that you can wear over maybe a stronger SPF if you're going to do that. That gets a little bit tricky, especially if we're talking high humidity. But on its own, this is a really great product because it's checking off all of those bases. And it's not going to give you matte, but it's definitely not going to give you dewy. The last 2 that I wanted to mention, one is a little bit dewy. It does give really good coverage and you can play with it really well. So before I get to that one, I want to mention the RMS Sun Cover Up. A little bit goes a very long way with this. However, if you're getting sun protection, you're going to want to wear more than a little bit. So this is one that even though it says it's an SPF, wear a smaller amount over a sunscreen that you trust, that is untinted, that is lightweight. So this is one that you would layer on. And when I say layer, take this and then just dab it on with a brush, press it in. You can use your hands, whatever you want to do, but it is a really strong product in terms of coverage. I also never found it to be super heavy if I apply just a little bit onto the hands or a brush and apply to face. And the last option that I want to mention is from Tower 28. This is their Sunny Days. I actually panned this and I panned this first a while back because I used too much of it because it says it's sun protection. It's really more of a coverage product in my opinion, which is fine. So use it like that, great. And the Tower 28, the finish has really changed on me. So I think that this a little bit does go a long way here. You can use the full amount. It's going to give you a little bit more dewiness, maybe a little bit more glow. If you're in humidity and have oily skin and you're already dealing with that, stick with the first two that I mentioned. But if not, if you have skin that loves the extra hydration, even with the humidity, this isn't going to look like an oil slick on your face. You don't need to put a ton of it on, but it works really well and it evens out. So for reapplication, you can wear this, go throughout the day, reapply if you need to, and not have to worry about fussing with anything. If you don't want any shine, bring a powder into the situation. There are a lot of SPF powders out there. I don't trust SPF powders for full coverage. I actually, if I'm going to be in direct sunlight, would go and opt for a full sunscreen. That is the main purpose of that product, not worrying about it having a tint. But you can use this, and then if you want to get rid of all the glow, a powder can come into the picture. Use something really lightweight again, and then you might have to reapply. It depends on where you are in the country. But for myself, if I'm out and about all day in the heat, going in and out maybe of places, so if I'm like wandering around downtown Franklin, there's a lot of different shops. It's really, really adorable. And you go in and you go out and you're like, air conditioning, broiling heat. Air conditioning, broiling heat, then skin can start to get a little bit dewy, a little bit glowy. So I just have a really easy loose powder that I can take and just kind of press into skin. I'll go to the bathroom and apply it. You can use blotting sheets. That's really simple. Then you don't have to add another product on top. But ideally, most of these will not be causing that result. So you won't have to bring those extra tools or worry about fussing throughout the day. Those are just a few of the options that I would give you. There's plenty more back on thestyleshaker.com. There's plenty more here, and you can check out a playlist of specifically that category. It's all the complexion products, so you can see lighter weight foundations, lighter coverage foundations, tinted moisturizers, tinted SPFs, the gang's all there. Or you can check out all of my favorites all in one spot right now. That is under Brit's Picks back on the website. Don't forget to sign up for the free newsletter so you do not miss out on the BB BritBot Plus launch, and you don't miss out on that special surprise, which is coming in about a month. So hope you enjoyed this. Love the questions. Keep them coming. They're making BritBot smarter. They're making me smarter, and hopefully they're helpful to you. If you found this honest review helpful, don't forget to take 2 seconds, hit the like button. I will see you guys right back here real soon. Until then.